Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful, lovely day. In today's video, we are unboxing not one, but two beauty subscription boxes. Now, I did this video a couple of months ago and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So I'm back today to compare the November edition of Glossybox to the November edition of Lookfantastic Beauty Box. Now, I just want to say a really quick thank you to Lookfantastic and Glossybox for gifting these boxes to me. They gift them to me so I can unbox them for you, but I still give you my honest opinion whether I'm gifted, sponsored, or I've bought with my own money. Before we get into the video, I just want to say if you are new here, thank you so much for joining me today. On this channel, I do all things plus size fashion, beauty, hair care, a bit of lifestyle vlogging like my moving series that I've got going on at the moment, which I'll link up in the cards, which if you haven't seen any of my recent videos is why I am filming on a bed and not in my usual setup, because I am in between houses. We've sold our flat and our new build house isn't ready quite just yet. So we are staying elsewhere, which is why I don't have my usual setup. So let's get on in, and shall we start with Glossybox? Let me know in the comments as we go which box you prefer, whether you're team Glossybox this month or team Lookfantastic, because I can't wait to hear your thoughts. So quickly, Glossybox, if you haven't heard of them before, is a monthly subscription service, same as Lookfantastic really. They both are monthly subscription services. They come filled with hair care, body care, beauty, all the care that you need, different products that you can try out at a reduced price each month. Now, Glossybox is £13.25 a month, but if you use my code, which I'll pop up on screen, you can get your first box for just £10. So let's have a look. Glossybox does tend to be a little bit more makeup leaning, and Lookfantastic tends to be a little bit more skincare leaning. I love both, but makeup is where my heart is. So I'm intrigued to see what we've got this month and to hear your thoughts. So with Glossybox, we get a little leaflet that tells us about all the products, and it gives us a sneak peek for December. So you know the drill. If you don't want to know what the sneak peek is, shut your ears and shut your eyes. Wrong way around, but you know what I mean. In December, we will be getting, I don't know if you can see, but it is a face palette from LA Splash. It's the Midnight Glow face palette worth £25. That's exciting. So I've tried LA Splash eyeshadows before, but not and brushes, but nothing else. Okay, so let's dig on in and see what we've got. And the first thing on the top is very exciting. If you know me, you know I love chocolate. We have got two of the chocolate pearls from Thornton's. One is salted caramel and one is hazelnut. I've got to eat it. If there's chocolate there, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to go for the salted caramel. We also have a £1 off voucher. So I think this is just an extra little treat. Yeah, it is. Let me just enjoy this treat. Very much appreciate the extra treat. Speaking of extra treats, we also have a Extra Refreshers Bubble Mint Gum. So just another little added extra there. The first product that I'm going to pull out is the sneak peek from last month, and that is an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. Now these are worth £4, but they are great. I have about 6 of them, but I don't actually think I have this one. This is in the shade Berry Bad, which is some beautiful shades for the upcoming Christmas season. I'm just trying to open it so that I can show you the shades a little bit more clearly. These e.l.f. shadows, if you haven't heard about them, they were like raved about, was it last year or the beginning of this year, for how good a quality they are at such a cheap price. If you can't see that very well, I will pop up a picture on screen, but these are some beautiful sultry smoky shades for the Christmas period. Only £4, but great, and they come in a range of colours and shades. So if you haven't tried these and you're looking for an affordable palette to try, I would definitely recommend. But I think it's great that we're seeing some e.l.f. in here, because I've not seen e.l.f. in a subscription box before. The next thing we've got isn't the most exciting, but it's the most practical for me. I was just filming my Boohoo Advent Calendar unboxing, which I'm not entirely sure which way around these videos are coming out, but if that one is already out, I'll link it up above. But spoiler, there was a sponge in there, and I explained that when we moved, I don't know where all my beauty sponges have gone. I packed some and I don't know where they are. So I was very happy to have one in there, and I'm very happy to have one in here. This is from the brand Karina. It's worth £8.50. I'm gonna have to do the squeeze test to see how soft and squishy it is. Obviously we have to wet it to truly know, but we can get a good sense. That is the squishy that I'm looking for. That came out very strange. That's the level of squishiness I'm looking for. I think that's going to be really nice and bouncy and soft once I wet it. So not the most exciting, but perfect for me. Next up, we've got a product from a brand that really came about, like speaking of advent calendars, in advent season last year. This is eCooking, and this is the cleansing gel, which is going to be good for normal to oily skin. I do have skin that's more on the dry side, but it's kind of combination, so I will give this a go, but it might be a little bit too stripping for my skin, but I'll give it a try. This is £14.30. You get 125 mils in here. It contains cucumber. I love the smell of cucumber. Let's give it a smell. I can smell it a little bit, but it smells maybe minty. I'm not 100% sure, but I can smell a little bit of cucumber. This is full size, and I love testing out new cleansers, especially ones with a pump. I really like products that come with a pump and you don't have to like dig into them. So very much looking forward to giving that a go. I'll have to see if it does work on my more dry skin. The next product looks beautiful. This is an elderflower hand scrub from the brand Human & Kind. This is £12.85 and it's full size. I've never had a hand scrub before. What? This is a 2-in-1 moisturizing hand scrub. What on earth? So it's the perfect solution to soften your hands, feet and elbows without drying them out. Okay, I can see myself using this on my feet and my elbows, but not so sure about my hands. Let's give this a sniff. You know we've got to. It's not heavily scented at all. Let me know in the comments. I just hit myself in the face, but have you ever tried a hand scrub? Because I definitely haven't. And I do love that in subscription boxes. You get a chance to try a product that you wouldn't normally pick off the shelf, but you enjoy trying. So I'm looking forward to that. And finally, we've got a little box. This is from Commodity, and it's called Paper. And I think it's a 5ml fragrance. It's got a little scan here, so let's see what it does if you scan the QR code. I don't have very good internet, so it might not work. I think it just takes you to the Commodity Fragrances website. So that's a nice little thing to do. It makes it easy to find the website if you want to find out more. This is worth £13. It's a molecular skin scent combined with woody ISO-E Super with touches of sweet amber for a lightweight and effortless glow that comes alive on the skin. Part of Commodity's personal scent space collection, Paper is an intimate skin scent that embodies the concept of less is more. So this is a perfume that's going to make your skin glow. That's a new one to me. I've never thought I need my perfumes to make me glow. I'm confused. Let's give it a sniff anyway. I don't think it's for me. It smells like traditionally perfumey, and I'm a child when it comes to perfume. I love sweet smelling fruity scents, and that smells just a bit too, you know, when it's like traditionally perfumey. Do you know what I mean? I suck at describing scents. So yeah, probably not for me, and I feel like I'm misunderstanding something. Effortless glow. I mean, it does look glowy, but I don't want my wrists to look glowy. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something, because it's totally possible. Okay, so that is it for Glossybox. I'm going to save my thoughts until the end so that I can let you know what I think of them both. Lookfantastic. It's the same as everything I said for Glossybox, except this is £15 a month and tends to lean a bit more skincare heavy. So we will see what I've got. I love the blue box. It feels perfect for these darker nights. So we do have a little flyer in here, but it's another QR code. So you scan this and it gives you like the equivalent of the Glossybox booklet, but for Lookfantastic. So let's give it a quick scan so we can find out the sneak peek for October. No, October's been, I'm talking about December. Sorry if the camera moved, I just had to change my battery. So let's have a look. I'm not sure if it's working because, like I said, the internet where I am is not the best. So we'll leave that trying to load and I'll come back to it if it works. Oh, there we go, I spoke too soon. I don't think There is a sneak peek in here. It's a lot longer than it normally is. So I'm not entirely sure if I'm missing it, but I don't think the sneak peek for December is in here. Nope. Okay. Unless I'm missing it, I don't think we've got the sneak peek, so we will have to be surprised together. Let's see what we've got in the November Lookfantastic box. Okay, so we are starting off with a moisturizing foot mask. This is from Le Mini Macaron, and this has got lavender oil in. Lavender's really soothing, so this will be really good after you've had a bath, on a cold, dark night, which let's face it, they all are. Pop this on, get into bed, have a hot chocolate, and get ready to sleep. So you leave this on for 15 minutes, and it is going to leave your feet moisturized and enriched with different leaf extracts. Your tired, dry feet will feel refreshed, relaxed, and deeply hydrated. My feet need a little bit of loving at the moment. You can't see them. Hopefully you can't see them. So I definitely need to give this a go. Oh, I think you're going to be excited about this one. I know that a lot of people love Molton Brown shower gels. This is the Relaxing Ylang Ylang Bath and Shower Gel. I think we're going for a really relaxing theme here, which would make sense. Christmas is coming up. It's time to just pamper ourselves and get ready for the festive celebrations. I love the shade of this really like rich purple. Let's give it a sniff. That smells like luxurious pampering at the spa at a posh hotel. Yeah, that is gonna be really relaxing and wonderful to use before you use your foot mask. Okay, the other thing to say about Lookfantastic is that it's a little bit more expensive than Glossybox, but you do get 6 products, whereas in Glossybox you tend to get 5. So I was just like, oh, we've got 4 left, and I forgot to let you know about that point. So the next thing we have is from Comfort Zone. This is the Re-Night Cream. It's a nourishing vitamin cream for the night. We've got 30 mils in here, so with creams you usually get between 30 and 50, so that is probably quite a good size. This has got goji berry, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid and macadamia oil for an intensive nighttime antioxidant action. Let's give this a little feel. I'm hoping for a nighttime cream it's going to be really thick and luxurious, so let's see. Okay, I don't know if that'll pick up on camera because it is dark and I'm filming with my artificial lights because, you know, winter, but it does look quite thick and creamy. Yeah, that is really nice and hydrating, but it sinks into the skin quite nicely once you rub it in. It's got a bit of a scent, but it's nothing too scented. So if you don't like anything like overpoweringly scented, then this could be for you. Okay, next up we have the tiniest little, hopefully you can see, pencil. This is a water resistant eyebrow pencil from Diego de la Palma in the shade, I don't even know if it's got a shade on. Come on, look how tiny this is. It looks like it is quite a dark brown, so if you've got darker eyebrows this will be good for you. If you've got lighter ones you might need to go in a little bit lighter. I don't tend to use eyebrow products. If I do, it's just more of a like quick gel through the eyebrows to set them rather than a pencil. But yeah, I think a pencil this small is going to be really hard to use. I've seen mini pencils before, but I mean, that is a little bit, it's a wee bit tiny, guys. So yeah, not too impressed with that. I think it could have been a little bit bigger. Okay, second to last product, and it's from a brand that we have seen over and over again in the subscription boxes this year. This is from Balance Me. This is the BHA Exfoliating Concentrate. We've got 30 mils in here. I think for a concentrate, this is probably a deluxe mini. It says our salicylic acid rich concentrate is a leave-on chemical exfoliant created to help gently remove skin cells, dead skin cells, reduce blemishes, I can't speak, I'm tired, can you tell? Target enlarged pores and improve hydration to reveal a softer, brighter, more youthful looking complexion. Now, I was looking in the mirror the other day and I know that aging is a natural and healthy process. And I know that I'm 28 and a half nearly. So I'm coming up to 30. I'm not getting old, but I'm getting older than I was, as we all are. But I looked and I noticed for the first time that I was starting to see enlarged pores, which is a problem that I've never noticed before. So that's something I'm going to be wanting to try and tackle with my skincare over the next couple of years, and I imagine for the rest of my life. So if this is something that's going to help with enlarged pores but also be moisturizing, because I have dry skin, then I'm intrigued to give this a go. You put it on a pad and use it over cleansed skin. So I assume you use it like a toner. So instead of, say, the Pixie Glow toner, which I feel like this could be quite similar to, you would use this instead. So definitely interested to give that a go. And if you've got any tips on how to deal with enlarged pores, let a girl know. Okay, this is a product, not necessarily this brand, but it's a product that I've heard about and I've wondered, is it necessary? So if you know more than me, you'll have to let me know in the comments. This is from the brand Pry, and this is the Ageless Throat and Décolletage Cream. Now, I just put my moisturizer on my neck and I assumed that was good enough. So please let me know in the comments if I'm missing a trick and I need to add an extra product into my regime, because I hope not. There's enough products needed and enough steps in my skincare regime as it is to need a throat cream on top. So this is 10 mils, so it's a sample. It's super thick, super thick. Yeah, very thick and very creamy. Doesn't have too much of a scent at all, actually. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that sounds really innovative, and I have to try that. But sometimes I'm like, do I really need that? But anyway, oh my gosh, it feels really nice. That feels gorgeous. I would want to put that on my whole skin, like on my whole face. That feels beautiful. It feels like it's thick and it's sort of sitting on the skin a little bit, but that's kind of nice for a night product because it's gonna I feel like it's gonna last. I'm not a skincare expert. I might be wrong. I just go off what it feels like, but it feels luxurious and hydrating and like it's gonna sink into the skin overnight while you sleep. So it feels like a good product, but do we need to start buying throat and décolletage creams, because one, I can't say it, and two, I'm just not 100% sure. Okay, so that is everything inside the Glossybox and the Lookfantastic Beauty Box for November. Let me know in the comments now which one you prefer, and also let me know which one you think I'm going to prefer, because I think, if you know me, it's probably an easy guess. So comment away now and I will tell you that I prefer for this month Glossybox, and it is because there's a bit more makeup in there. I love eyeshadow, so usually if a box has got a palette in, it's gonna win. So I'm very excited about that. It's also got chocolate in there. I'm a sucker for chocolate. It has a sponge in there, which is something that I need at the moment. But I have to say, I did also enjoy the Lookfantastic. I'm excited about the Molten Brown product. I love it when we get brands that we know and love alongside products, alongside brands that we're trying for the first time. This toner, this exfoliating concentrate has come at the perfect time in my life. So it's not that I didn't like the Lookfantastic, it's just the point of this video is to compare, and if we're comparing, Glossybox wins. So I'm excited to read what you guys thought and to see which one comes out on top. If you've enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up to let me know, and then I can look at continuing to do this series for you, because when I'm trying relatively new things, it's always good to get feedback to know if it's something that you've enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!